就是这个壶口瀑布呢，在1月4号的时候呢，其实是已经关闭了。那么我们今天呢来到这儿也是经过这个
January 4th, actually, the Hukou waterfalls already closed to the public. So today we got a special permission. And also because we mentioned Mr. Liu's name, so the authorities really trusted us. So they allowed us to come inside the area because, as we know, you can see the waterfall actually falls silently as the floor has become covered by a very thick layer of ice. So the whole area actually is blocked. So where we are now, this is Jinshan Grand Canyon. So we are at the Shanxi side. So for your knowledge, this area actually is at the intersection of Shanxi and the Shanxi province. So we talk about actually on the right-hand side is the Erdalhe or the second river, and on the left-hand side is the third river. So we talk about in the old days, the goods actually transported from the upstream to the downstream. But we talk about the Hukou, actually these areas, the width is really narrow. So it's really hard for the ships to travel through. So they need to transport the goods by land and move to the downstream. So there will be actually, in the old days, the ooze under the ship. So actually more than 100 people drag the ship moving along the river. So you can see this is a frozen river, and you cannot really tell where is the canal, where is the river, where is the only thing we can tell you this one, this is the Erdalhe or the second river. So we now bring you the winter scene of China's Yellow River. So we talk about this year, actually, when's the time for the Yellow River frozen? It depends. So in the recent years, we could have a warm winter. So we talk about So at a different season, we talk about Shanxi and the Shanxi province. Actually, they just can walk on the frozen ice surface. They just can transport between the different areas. So right now you look at, this is the once roaring Hukou waterfall. It's the middle reaches of the Yellow River. Right now it falls silently as the flow has become covered by a thick layer of ice. I believe right now it's more than 20 meters. If we talk about Longcao area, actually I can tell you the layer of ice is thicker. Normally this is a really popular sightseeing area, but right now because it's not really safe, so the whole area you can not really see the guardrail because that way it really moved the guardrail. So for the safety issues, we block the whole area. So what is normally the time to block the whole area? So we look at when the waterfall, Hukou waterfall, is frozen, then the whole area is blocked. And when the waterfall is melting, then the whole area is good to open or safe to open. So normally it's around February 15th. So it's during the Spring Festival, or let's say after the Spring Festival. But of course, time is not fixed. It depends on the weather. Depends on the temperature.
现在我看从咱们现在这个角度看，直接好像就看到了这个。
From our view, from this angle, we still can see some flowing water. Yes. We have a very, very small waterfall, but you can still, from our live stream, you can see, you cannot really see the water. You cannot really see the flowing water. This old frozen waterfall. We are very safe. So this area actually is with a very thick layer of ice. But still, for the safety issues, the whole area is not really good open to the public. So I really like, as a professional photographer, I really like to take a lot of photos here in wintertime. Because this is a really different view of waterfalls. And I believe that's the best time of the year. So look at under the layer of the ice, actually it's not water, it's the rock. And be careful.
对，我们从哪？对，刘老师您带着我们走，从这儿走。这个网友看到了，可是。
So we show our viewers. Here, this is really rare scene. And of course, for the safety issue, the whole area is not open to the public. We got the special permission, so we can give you a very close look of the frozen Yellow River, especially this area is the Hukou waterfalls.
Oh. 练得还挺高的啊，小心点。
We still can see some roaring waters.
平时。
I believe the fall actually, or the, let's say the difference of the level is around 20 to 30 meters. But right now, I believe that this is a really small differences of level. Why? Because actually, we talk about ice blocks a lot of areas, so you can see that really. The depth of water just around 30 meters for now. So our viewer is asking why the color of the water is not yellow. Back to or before 2000, there were no the reservoirs at the upper stream. So the yellow water actually is quite frequently seen, and we also talk about the ecological conservation is much improved. So we can see have a less sand and smart flow into the yellow water. We talk about the melting time. It's around the Qingming. festival. So that's the second half of March or beginning of April. So then you can see actually the quantity of water is 4 times more than what we are seeing now. And the whole area will be all covered by waterfalls. So the end of March or the beginning of April, that will be the totally melting time. And also talk about March. Actually, that's also a very beautiful season because that's the time peach blossom. So because the temperature is rising, and we have more waters coming to the Yellow River, and the whole landscape actually is totally changed its look. So we talk about when is the time the whole cave will be covered. We talk about the rate of flow if it's higher than 800. If you would like to come here in summer, then please come in May or June. You will see a very clear water. So if you come here in spring, March or April, then you can see that will be a really beautiful color of waters. And we come to August, then that's you cannot really see the rainbow. For the other seasons, you can really see rainbow hanging over the Yellow River. As long as we have a water mist, we can see the rainbow. So the whole area, as we can see here, so far this whole area are closed. We talk about actually we can see all this flowing ice and with a very thick layer.
Yeah. 来，踩满了，踩满了，咱走。好，好。踩的。结实。慢点，慢点，慢点。河水已经全部。
We talk about the cold temperatures have frozen parts of northwest China, and the once roaring Hukou waterfalls and the middle reaches of the Yellow River have fallen silent, as the floor has become covered by a 20-meter thick layers of ice.
特别大的时候，瀑布落差没有了。它的每秒超过5000，这个瀑布就看不见了。
Rate of flow up to 5,000 cubic meters per second, then we cannot really see the waterfall. So I see actually one day the rate reached to 6,000. Or the water yield up to 8,600 cubic meters per second. And the whole area actually is all covered by water, and there is no waterfall. And once in January 2009, there is a new record made here. So the whole area actually blocked by ice. And even covered the surface of the land. And also take down the trees. So you can see actually back then in 2009, as I remembered, the thick layer of ice reached 4 meters on land. Local people said they never ever seen this before. I can tell you, actually, the sun is huge. It's terrific. And also it's scary a little bit because the sun is so loud and the rate of flow is so fast. And we also evacuate the people living nearby to the other places. So we talk about the water actually raised the whole ice layers up. So the good thing is like water actually not really coming to the land. But I can tell you that's really deep in my memory. So coming to this area, this is another bridge. That's the bridge for the tourists to travel. And we talk, this is a dragon bridge. And I would like to show our viewers a video clip that our cameraman took at the earlier time from a drone. So you are looking at on the right hand side, this is, we got the pictures earlier from the drone. And this is the frozen waterfalls. So from a higher places, I can tell you the view is spectacular, and the whole area actually is not really good for the tourists to come. It's number one, very dangerous. Number two, actually you cannot really see the waterfall because everything here all covered by ice. So we talk about if we have a very good weather, when is the best time for us to come to see the Hukou waterfalls? Then I can tell you it's around 9 o'clock in the morning with the very good sunlight and the rainbow actually in very beautiful shape. is hanging very higher over the Hukou waterfall. So the waterfall and rainbow enhance each other's beauty. So we talk about when is the best time to see the rainfall. I talk about it is the August. That's the best time to see the rainbow hanging over Hukou waterfall. And I can tell you one thing, don't be so surprised, I can even see the rainbow in the evening. But that's also very dangerous because I'm really familiar with everything here. So I'm not really suggest our tourists to come in the evening just to see the rainbow. It's very dangerous because our tourists not really know about Hukou fall landscape. So we talk about the Hukou fall. Actually, Hukou waterfall is the largest waterfall on the Yellow River, and it's located at the intersection of the province of Shanxi and Shanxi. So we talk about the before. There's no waterfall. So when the Yellow River approaches the Hukou mountain, blocked by the mountains on both sides, its width is abruptly narrowed down. So the water's velocity increases and then plunged over a narrow opening, a cliff, forming a waterfall. And we talk about the actual waterfall is moving every year. To August 2005, once a flood happened here. And I took the picture and then compared a waterfall before 2005 and after 2005. I can tell you actually the waterfall is moving. That's around 5 meters backward. So this area is quite close to the Jinxia Grand Canyon. The width of the waterfall changes with the season. So you've been here for 20 years. So started from 1999 January till now, entire 20 years. So I work for Shanxi Daily. So I just saw a picture of a frozen waterfall. So I'm very close to it because actually I'm local here. I see other people really have a really good picture of Hukou waterfalls. I say, why I cannot take a beautiful one? So I really learn the tactic of taking photos, and step by step, right now I've become a professional photographer. For 20 years, I only did one thing, taking pictures of Hukou waterfall. So this is just a waterfall, right? But actually, I can tell you the beauty or the charm of the Hukou waterfall is different. Every time you come here, you will see a new look of waterfall. I can guarantee you. The color, the shape, the formation is very different. And also, it's in the very good sunlight, in the raining day, in a cloudy day, with rainbow, without rainbow. It's all different. And also we talk about the super moon. Sometimes that also happen, right? So how super moon and waterfall look like together. But unfortunately, I didn't took the picture of super full, but I took a picture of rainbow in the evening hanging over the waterfall. So we talk about this moonlight waterfall in Hukou waterfall. So you can search that picture online. It's stunning. So we'll talk about guardrail here. Actually, that's changed 4 or 5 times per year. As that sometimes destroyed by water, sometimes destroyed by ice. And of course, tourists cannot go outside of the guardrail. So can we look at your work? Look at the photos you took. This is in Longdong, the cave. And this is in the winter when you can see the icicles. And this is rainbow. You can see it very clearly. It's 11 o'clock when I took the picture. And this is in the summertime, so you can see the yield of the water is different. So this is actually, I show you a lot of different pictures from different seasons. And I also take some pictures this year. So also can see the frozen waterfalls, the icicles with rainbow. I can see the rainbow actually is hanging quite high. So the water mist is really big. And this is really dangerous. Because for me, I'm the veteran here. So our tourists, of course, not allowed to get this close to the Yellow River. So at the different season, the different time, different weather condition, different scene, different look, all captured here. And also it's adventure. It's not an easy job to take all these pictures for sure, we can tell. So, can you share with us most dangerous situation you faced? So one time I would really like to take a picture in the winter to see a frozen bridge with rainfall. So I clapped to the bridge. And the water, of course, went underneath the bridge.
这水也不小。
啊，它现在这个水就是10米深。
平时那个黄河有多深呢？
红河它上游这个瀑布一上，它的深度不等，因为它里边有漩涡，弄下那个坑，还有一个到那个沟，它就最深就4、5米深。
现在的黄河里有鱼吗？
有，红河下游红河鲤鱼是特别美的鱼，每年那个5、6月份，它那个能下游能看见那鱼往起蹦。
啊，跳龙门是吧？
鲤鱼跳龙门说的就是壶口瀑布，
是壶口瀑布，
应该就是壶口瀑布，因为我到那拍过那照片。每天的中午的1点钟，纬度比较高的时候，能看见那个小鱼一溜往上游，我爬到那边上去一拍，能看见那鱼
真的往起跳
啊，往起跳。
它为什么往起跳呢？
它是这样，它鱼在这产卵，水温达到18度以后，流速非常快，然后它鱼卵还不能沉到水底下，沉到水底下。那鱼卵就死掉了。所以呢，它那个，因为这地方正好适合那个鱼产卵这个，繁殖那个需要，所以它从下游逆水回游。它逆水回游是鱼这个天性，它回游到这个地方，有个瀑布上不来，它都逗留在这壶口下面这一块。然后它到了这个一般能逗留2个月，到了7月份上游发大水后，所有的鱼都冲到下游去了。
那意思这儿平时还有很多鱼在这儿呢。
这块没有，
这儿没有了。
下游100米地方是。这个瀑布下游那个地方有鱼。
100米。
100米的壶口瀑布下游100米地方，鱼最多的时候，最多的地方。它那边有个坡，能看见中午能看见鱼往起跳。
现在看不到了。
啊，现在看不到。水面稍微清的时候，稍微小的时候。
对。往常平时像这个点儿，是不是就算是阳光最好的时候？是吧？今天天气，
冬天这会儿已经落山了，
已经落山了。对，
这里面山比较高，峡谷，它那个太阳出来比较晚，落山比较早。
所以它有阳光的时间不多。
夏天时候吧，这个5点多这块还4、5点
这个时候应该是已经落山了。
已经落山了。
对壶口还是挺有感情的，是吧？
我在这儿生在这儿，长在这儿。
I can tell you have a very deep feeling of Hukou waterfall. I also consider myself as a sign of the waterfall.
各位网友还有什么问题，我们还可以提出来，然后我们也可以请教我们的吕老师。现在我们是在
our viewers, if you have any questions, you also can throw to us. Right now, we bring you the live stream from Hukou waterfalls to show you a different look in winter.
还有水，但是呢，周边已经全部都冻住了。现在我们可以看到的
the whole area, the majority of the area here, Hukou waterfalls already frozen, and only 二道河 some flowing waters.
一般情况下都有水，就是5月份、6月份枯水期是最小的，基本上没水。
这现在看都到了。
So we talk about May or June, that's the dry season, so this area not covered by water, but for the rest of the season, of course not in winter, the area is covered by water. This year, June and July, so the whole area is covered by the water, and the rate of the flow reached to the 6,000 cubic meters per second. So the area also closed down for 6 days because the water even covered the bridge.
好的，那么今天我们在这个吕老师带领下，我们也是整个的。
With our special guest, Mr. Liu, we have a look and taste of the winter scene of Hukou waterfalls. So to see the very stunning view of the Hukou waterfall, and also know when is the best timing to come here. I can tell it's freezing cold here, and the whole area right now is closed. Very possibly,
大年初一
春节的时候可能。
春节的时候有可能
After
会
Spring
开放，
Festival
所以到时候如
or
果来之前大家可以
during the Spring Festival
关注上网上
holiday,
信息，
the areas
看一下
may
这个
open
春
to
节
the
前来
public.
这
If
个
you
我
would
们
like to
前可以
come
关注上
here,
网的信息，看看它这儿到底
please
是开了没有。
search
因为这个它
online
毕竟还是要
first to
根据这
see
个气
whether
温的
the
情况
areas
和这个水的
reopened
情
or
况
not.
来
Of
保证
course,
安全
depend
情况下呢，
on
它
the
才能够
temperature. Also
景区才能够开放。
consider the
那
safety
今天呢，我
issues.
们也感谢我们的
The whole area may open or may not
讲
open.
了很多
So
的这
thank
关于
you,
壶
our
口的
special guest,
一些
Mr.
故事。
Liu, to show us a lot of
今天的
the
直播呢
stories
就
behind
到
the
此结束。
scene. And that's come to the end of our live stream. Thank you for watching.